This must be the Rothesay Fair. I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely a little carnival going on. This is me walking back from India Pavilion, which is down that way. And this is me just walking back to my room after I spent the whole day with Dad. He's doing better. His strength is coming back, and I'm of mind to maybe move him to a care home over in Port Glasgow. Geographically speaking, it's out that way toward the water. And this is the Rothesay Discovery, the Isle of Bute Discovery Center. It's like they've got a little museum back there. And they also sell things. They sell things like shirts, different clothes, different gift things, and of course they sell fudge, candy, you name it. Really a nice little store. But this is also the Discovery Theater and Cinema. And this week's film is called The Life of Chuck. So that's what they're showing here. And I think they show it 3 or 5 days a week. There's the listings of it. You've got the dates when they're having it. And you can't really see it too well here, but this is when they're showing the movie. Now it says August 2025. Obviously they're a little bit backdated on that since it's now September. But with Dad was productive. We got a lot done. Just wanted to get all that stuff taken care of while I was here in Rothesay. And it's hard for me to manage him when I'm 3,000 miles, over 3,000 miles away. But here he is. He lives in Rothesay by himself now. And it's just really, really difficult for me. But I'm doing all I can do. So come here. Jennifer and I come here maybe once every 3 to 6 months at the latest. And we try to manage his health care. I've got somebody that looks after him. I pay her money to do that, and it's sort of like a little plan. We'll see how it goes, but between now and maybe March of next year at the latest, I'd like to get him in there. So, but anyway, you can enjoy this little walk back with me, back to where I'm staying at. So I kick in an average of between 12 and 15,000 steps a day, and I do all the walking here. This is the Esplanade Hotel, Bar and Restaurant. That's a really good place to go eat. I've been impressed. If you want to get a haircut, go here to the Rothesay Brandane's Barber, owned by Zachariah, a Syrian guy. They do a really good job. They do a really good haircut there. I took my dad there a couple of times to go get a haircut, eyebrow and nose trim, and they did a really good job. So here we go. This is the way back. I'll be really brief about this here. This is the ferry that would take me, it will take me tomorrow back to the Glasgow airport. And we're in the morning, Sunday morning. I have to be up at the back of 3 to take flight to Amsterdam. And then I take the connecting flight. It takes me back to Dulles, Washington, D.C. But on the average, we come here at the most a week to 8 days. just take care of Dad. And it adds up, but it's worth it for him. I look after him, do the best we can, you know. So over here, this is called Wee Zoe's. And Wee Zoe's is a good place to go and get ice cream. And in my opinion, they've got the best coffee around. I'm not going to tell you where the worst coffee place is, but put it this way, we'll be walking past it soon. But that coffee is not good. But this coffee here, Zoe's, amazing. So we used to go eat here at the Black Bull when they had their kitchen staff available. The Black Bull, and they had some really good food there. But if you look there, it says the kitchen is closed. Sorry for any inconvenience. Check our Facebook page for updates. And the reason it's like that is because they just simply can't find anybody to work. But their food was really good. This is a little gift shop called Picture Butte. And we've gotten a couple of things out of here over the years. The Royal Bar, long gone. Obviously a relic here in Rothesay, long gone. And this is a very old building, but they got a marked dangerous building, caution. But they're doing some renovating. I think this used to be a hotel of some sort, but it's a shame. A lot of this, I used to come here in the 60s when I was a kid, so see a lot of changes. The Golfers Bar, very clean little bar, just a place to go have a drink. And you've got the Sea Dragon restaurant, Chinese, if you like Chinese food. And this is Bussy's Beds and Carpets, a place where they sell mattresses and things like that. So this is basically the waterfront of Rothesay. Imagine this place in the 60s. It was probably kicking back then. Really nice little seaside resort. And we'll cut through here. This is the famous Zavaroni's Fish and Chips. The family of Lena Zavaroni, who was a singer, used to live here. And this is her family legacy here. So, got all that going. It's a little bar I've never been into. The Bistro Waterfront. I have never been in there yet either. But restaurants come and go here. But this is called the Sulking Room. It's a place to go get a drink. The Gather Deli. Been here before. Good little sandwich shop. The Gather Deli. Really like that place, except I'm not a fan of their coffee. The Glens, obviously an appliance store, but it's a good little walk this way. This is the Kettle Drum Calf. They got some good meals out of there before. The only thing is, sometimes their business hours are kind of quirky, but I found out a long time ago, when you look up restaurants in Rothesay, don't rely on Google. I found out that quickly. Google is not an accurate, doesn't have accurate time description of restaurant hours. But this is me on the final lap on the way back to the boathouse. And the boathouse, by the way, hands down, it's the best place to stay out while here in Rothesay. Sarah's been really good to me and my family over the years. Coming here, we really like the accommodations. She always has fresh bread, jam, butter, yogurt, juices, milk. Just enough to set it off for the right time, the right day. And this room I'm in actually has an induction hob, which I've been really thankful I got that room. And it's the garden suite I got. Really nice little place, but I don't think I've ever stayed in a room at her place that I didn't like. But it's probably the best B&B in Rothesay, in my opinion. So these are some of the old homes. This is some of the old houses. You can see them getting renovated. This is called Battery Place because it's right along the side of the waterfront, as you can see here. If we cut across the road, there's a little friend right there. Hello, Mr. Seagull. Now, does anybody know if that's a male or female seagull? Post it in the comments. I'm not sure. You see the brown seagulls? The brown spotted, what I would call a brindle seagull. And I'm not sure which one is the male, which one is the female. So let me know in the comments. And here you go. The Battery. Battery Place. You notice the old architectural style, the old buildings. We're going back to Victorian times here. The late 1800s. A lot of these buildings. There's a nice sandstone building. But like I said, I'm on my way, well on the way to the boathouse. And yeah, really nice little town here. If you ever come to Scotland, you got to come to Rothesay. So anyway, this is me over and out.